Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to learn lesson number 5, editing data in Microsoft Excel. MS Excel is a very useful application program. We enter data into a grid of rectangular cells called worksheet. In the previous class, we have learned how to open MS Excel and enter data in an MS Excel document. In this chapter, we shall learn many more features of MS Excel such as selecting cells, editing contents, deleting cell contents, moving cell contents, inserting rows or columns, changing row height and column width, etc. Suppose we want to edit cell contents, we need to select that cell first. We need to select that row, or we need to select that column, or we need to select the entire worksheet also. To select, let us recall how we can select a row or a column. To select a row or a column, we need to click on row or column heading. Children, we know that MS Excel worksheet consists of rows which are arranged horizontally and columns which are arranged vertically. Each and every column is having heading like A, B, C, D and so on. And each and every row is having heading numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. So suppose we want to select a row, we need to click on row heading. Suppose we want to select a column, we need to click on column heading. This is how we can select a particular row or a particular column. We know to select a cell, we just need to click on that. Once we click on that cell will appear with a thick boundary. That means that particular cell is selected or that particular cell is an active cell. So, suppose we want to select entire worksheet. To select entire worksheet, press Ctrl plus A or click on the Select All button. Either using keyboard you can press Ctrl plus A key, or else you can click on the Select All button which is present where the rows and column headings start. Okay, at the leftmost corner that button is present, Select All button. Using that, either you can select entire worksheet or else using Ctrl plus A key. Suppose we want to select adjacent rows or columns. For that, select the first row or a column, then hold down the Shift key and then you can select the last row or column either using mouse by dragging it. Okay, this is how we can select adjacent rows or columns. Suppose we want to select non-adjacent rows or column. That time click on the row or column and then hold down the Control key. When you click on other rows or columns for selection. This is how we can do the selection in Microsoft Excel. Once the selection is done, then we can edit cell contents. Editing is nothing but changing the data. Suppose you have entered information, suppose you have entered data in a worksheet in a cell and you want to change it. By mistake, you have entered wrong data. Okay, so that is known as editing cell contents. Okay. Once you enter the data into a cell, you might need to change it in some way or the other. There are two ways in which you can edit the cell's content. One is by overwriting. This way we change the contents completely. The other is by modifying data partially. The first way of editing cell is overwriting. Overwriting means we are changing the cell contents completely. Completely means suppose I have entered the figure, the number 45,300. Suppose I want to enter there 65,000. That means I am going to change it completely. To change it completely, we can use the overwriting method. And suppose partially means some part of the cell I am going to change. Last 2 digits, last 3 digits. This is partial. Okay, this is the partial modification. So let us see, children, how we can overwrite the cell content. It's very simple, children. To overwrite cell contents, we just need to click on that cell. Okay, we need to click on that cell, or we need to make it an active cell. Once that cell appears with a thick boundary, we can start typing new contents. This is how we can change the cell contents. To edit a cell by overwriting, follow the steps given below. Select the cell that is to be deleted. For this, you can either click over it or use the arrow keys on the keyboard and then type in the new content. Press the enter key on the keyboard or click the enter button on the formula bar. Once you press the enter key, you can see the cell contents has been changed. This is how you can change the cell contents. I am repeating once again. Just select that cell. That cell will appear with a thick boundary, and then type in the new contents and press the enter key. Thank you, children.